I found my fiancé in bed with my sister on the morning of our wedding, and I've never been more grateful. I walked into the bedroom to grab my grandmother's necklace. That's it. Just needed the necklace from the dresser, and there they were, my fiancé, my sister, together. I stood in the doorway waiting for my heart to shatter, waiting for the screaming and crying to start. But instead, this weird calm washed over me, almost like relief. They both shot up, panic all over their faces. My sister started sobbing apologies. My fiancé kept saying, "It's not what it looks like," even though it was exactly what it looked like. I just backed out of the room. 200 guests were downstairs waiting for a ceremony that was supposed to start in an hour, and all I could think was how light I suddenly felt. I needed to find the wedding planner. I found her in the venue coordinating the florists. "Hey, I need to talk about canceling everything." She immediately pulled me into a side room, laptop out, pulling up contracts. "What happened? Are you okay?" "I'm so sorry for the inconvenience." The words just started pouring out. I walked in and found them together, and I know this is a nightmare for you, and I'll pay whatever cancellation fees and— "Slow down, honey," she said gently. "Just breathe. Tell me what you need." So I started explaining, but then other things came out. I gave up the job offer in Seattle, and I stopped going to book club, and I don't see my friends anymore. I don't know why I'm telling you this. She looked up from her laptop. "Did your fiancé ask you to give those things up?" I opened my mouth to say no, but then I really thought about it. He never forbade anything. He just made comments. When I got the Seattle offer, he said, "Wow, you'd really leave me for a job?" When I wanted book club, it was, "Again? You just went last month." When friends called, he'd sigh and say, "I guess I'll just eat alone tonight." Little things, tiny things, until I stopped doing everything. The wedding planner's professional sympathy shifted into something more personal, more concerned. "I'm just so tired," I said, and suddenly I was crying. "I'm exhausted from watching every word, every outfit, every plan, making sure nothing I do gets turned into a joke in front of his friends." She handed me tissues and waited. "The worst part?" I said. "I don't even know who I am anymore. I've been so busy being the version of me he could tolerate that I forgot what I actually liked." "Do you have someone you can stay with?" she asked quietly. "Someone who makes you feel like yourself?" I couldn't name a single person. Everyone had slowly faded away over 2 years. "I've coordinated over 200 weddings," she said carefully, "and I've learned to recognize certain patterns. This isn't about the affair. This is about you realizing something just in time." Before I could respond, the door slammed open. My fiancé stormed in, and his face was different. The charm was completely gone. "We need to talk. Now." "I don't think we do, actually. You're overreacting to a mistake," he snapped. "Everyone's already here. We're going through with this." "No," I said. "We're not." And that's when the mask shattered completely. "Are you serious right now? You think anyone else is going to want you? Look at yourself." His voice was cold, cruel. "You're boring. You're gaining weight. You're lucky I stayed this long." The wedding planner stood up, but I held up my hand, because suddenly I saw it. All of it. This was who he actually was. The teasing was always insults. The concern was always control. The love was always ownership. This person was underneath the entire time, and I almost legally bound myself to him forever. That was 3 weeks ago. Walking out of the hetero relationship was the best thing I've ever done for myself. Now I have a girlfriend who understands love more than anyone I've ever known. She also knows a thing or two about floral arrangements, which is nice for the house.